Here's a SWOT analysis on Mr. Olumide AKPATA. He's a 51 years old barrister. Got his LLB degree in law in '92 from the University of Ibadan, University of Benin, and his Bachelor of Laws from the Nigerian Law School, 1993. That is, he spent 30 years in legal practice. He was a former Nigerian Bar Association president from 2020 to 2022. He's also been the managing partner of Templars Law Practice in Lagos. He's extremely articulate. He has firm grasp of issues, stable temperament, and national visibility. On weaknesses, he's perceived to be a new entrant into Nigerian murky waters of politics. On opportunities, when in one of the campaign rallies that I saw, Mr. Olumide AKPATA visited the Oba's palace, the Oba gave a strong acknowledgement that he is indeed a son of the soil and that he's well known to the palace. That in fact, when he was going to contest for, when he was going to vie for the leadership of the Nigerian Bar Association, the Oba acknowledged that he did put in a good word on his behalf. Secondly, in terms of opportunity, he also has the strong backing of the immediate former presidential candidate of the Labour Party, Mr. Peter Obi, is been around with him, going around with him on the campaign grounds. So he enjoys the huge support of Mr. Peter Obi, who has a huge youth, following. And like I said, Olumide AKPATA is perceived as a son of the soil. He's a true-born Edo son. He also has a huge youth, followership. His campaign is largely based on targeted at the youth demography. Of course, don't forget the Labour Party proved all doubters and skeptics wrong in the last 2023 general elections, where Mr. Peter Obi scored, I think, 6 million votes, if I'm not mistaken, largely from youth voters. Also, Mr. Olumide AKPATA enjoys high bankability, meaning if he needs money, should not be a problem for him. He would have, he is able to pull resources from friends. He's highly connected. May I also add that he's an old boy of the King's College in Lagos. Olumide AKPATA also enjoys very high likability. He's a guy you just can't help but like, and there's the video I want you to watch to prove to you how likable Mr. Olumide AKPATA is. Watch this video. Okay, it just makes me feel like I want to dance too, So can you see why you cannot help but like Olumide AKPATA? I mean, if you have a governor who can dance, shake his body like you just watched, I think that brings a lot of fun, to the serious heart of governance. And I guess, the dancing governor in Osun State should brace up if Olumide wins. The dancing governor in Osun State should brace up for a stiff competition from Mr. Olumide AKPATA. Now, what are the threats Olumide's candidacy faces? Zoning formula. Olumide is from Edo South. A major threat to Olumide's candidature is the zoning formula, which works against him. Also, internal party wranglings. So that's a threat to his candidature because a house divided against itself cannot stand. Also, there's the Labour Party in Edo State is perceived to be anti-establishment party. Another threat to his candidacy is INEC's neutrality. This is big. This is huge. In fact, all the other ones not even matter. The biggest threat to Olumide's to this candidate's bid for the governorship is INEC's neutrality. If what INEC did in Imo State and in Kogi State in the off-cycle season last year, November, if it's anything to go by, then I worry for what's going to happen in Edo State and later on Ondo State. And lastly, federal government's interference. President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, I saw him on TV saying, I would win Edo for you. he made it, he said it openly, I would deliver a dough for you, or something in that manner. That is not the way, you know, a president should speak when elections for state governorships, you know, are being conducted. You are saying you are at that level now. Even yes, you have a candidate of your party, but then you should just go there, you know, and campaign for your party candidate. Let me come to